Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video on manifesting. And like I said, this channel is not just about manifesting, but also about lifestyle, beauty, and spirituality, which the content will be shared in the upcoming weeks. So don't be surprised when you don't see a manifestation video. But right now, I'm literally focused on the manifesting content. And today, I want to touch on testing the law of assumption on random things. There are many ways that you can practice the law of assumptions. Other people do it through scripting, other people do it through affirmations, other people will tell you that they visualize, they just keep quiet and they visualize. All right, they see a mental picture and they stay there and they connect with their feelings, and yeah, that's how it happens, and it's quite effective. And then other people do it through affirmations, turning a statement into a question. Why is my life so awesome? Why is everybody, yeah, stuff like that. And it doesn't really matter as long as your mind is assuming that you have that which you desire, right? The whole point is to get the subconscious mind to be impressed with your desire and you having the desire. That's what we want. Okay, so I'm just talking about testing it on random things. So there are times where it's either in the beginning stages or when you are now used to it and you just want to test it for the heck of it, just have fun with it. So guys, there's been so many small, I can't say small, but like things that just happened where I was intentionally testing the law of assumption on things. Like I remember the first time I was so excited about this sometime last year. I would affirm stuff like, everywhere I go, people are always showering me with compliments and they're always going out of their way to show me favor. And then I remember later on, going to the shops, right? And the thing is, you shouldn't have resistance, guys, towards that. You should just really just like, I'm really doing this and I'm open to receiving, my affirmations manifesting. Okay, so I got dressed and I walked to the shop, and before I walked to the shop and I kept on just looping that everywhere I go, people shower me with compliments and they go out of their way to show me favor, blah blah. And then I just thought of other things. So when I got to the store, I started buying things. I remember I wanted to go buy cake because I was like craving cake that day. Cake and chips and sausages and stuff that I wanted to eat. I just felt like I wanted to spoil myself that day. So I went to the shops, and then as I was busy, I think while I was in the line to order some chips, there's this man that just came, and quite an oldish man, but he said to me, you know what, you look like you're a kind of person who takes care of themselves, and that's really good, you must keep it up. I was like, oh really, thank you so much. I acted like I didn't have anything to do with it. So I was like, no, thank you so much, I appreciate it. And then so I moved from that point to the next aisle where I was like getting cake and everything, got everything that I needed, and I was standing in line. So I was standing in line. There's this gentleman that comes, that was standing in the back, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go, can I please pay for whatever you want? And I was like, he's like, pick from what's the one thing that you would like me to pay for in that particular basket of yours? And I'm like, the cake, please. And then he took my cake, and then he went ahead and paid for it that very same day. That just he got called first, obviously, to the cashiers to go pay. I was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And then I finished paying for my stuff, and then he was waiting for me at the end. At the door, sorry. And then when I got to the door, he's like, oh, I'd like to give you a lift home, please. Do you stay far or do you stay near? I'm like, no, I stay just right about this. Like, oh no, it's not a problem, I'll drop you off at home, and just wanted to chat with you, you look like a really lovely person and all of that. And I just listened to my energy. I'm like, is it safe and whatnot? I'm always like, oh, I'm praying. I'm like, I cover myself with the blood of Jesus, honey. I don't, but nonetheless, that was favor. When I got to my place and I was eating my cake now, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe that I intended for something, I assumed something, I dared to believe it, I tested the law, and I actually saw the results thereof. I was complimented, and people went out of their way to show me favor, got bought a cake, my cake got paid for, and I was even given a lift. to come home. And it happens often now. So now I no longer even affirm for it. It just sort of happens. You get a lift every now and then. People are showing you favor every now and then. People are like always. It becomes an everyday thing now. You don't even think about it. See, when movement starts happening with the stuff that you are affirming for, it really heightens your belief in the law. And once your belief gets strengthened or it gets heightened, you no longer have that doubt, because doubt is resistance, remember. So you no longer have the resistance to whatever it is that you're believing for, whatever it is that you want for yourself. So you can just assume for something, and then something in you just receives it with ease. And because you receive it with ease, it comes easily to you, and you can immediately, or in a short period of time, experience it in your reality. So basically, we are our own blocks. Okay, so, and I remember this other thing, another interesting story. I remember my microwave. My microwave had this issue, and it's not old. It's like still new, like 2 years old. It's still fairly new, and I take care of my stuff. Okay, so this microwave has this stuff. It just would not work properly. Sometimes it would just keep quiet on me. I was like, with all this knowledge, why should I allow, let me test this on this microwave, huh? How about I affirm that everything in my house, all my appliances work perfectly, everything functions perfectly, everything is functions like it's brand new. So this thing was off for about 3 days, 4 days or so, and I was like, I don't have the money right now to take it to a mechanic, and I don't want to. The money that I have, I don't want to spend it on some mechanic to go fix my microwave. No way. So not a mechanic, but people that I don't know, whatever. So this person, I just thought to myself, I'm not gonna call anybody. I'm not even gonna inquire about who fixes microwaves. I'm just gonna affirm, test this law. So I kept on affirming every day, and I wasn't really obsessed with the idea. I was just like, I'm just testing this thing. Whenever I looked at my microwave and I saw it in that state, I was like, everything in my house works perfectly. It's so nice that my microwave is working. It's working perfectly. It functions like it's brand new. And then I'd leave it alone and I just continue doing my other things, you know. And guys, I think my sister was just like, while I was on the phone this one time, my sister called me, just like, you know, I couldn't hear what she was doing, so she just like tapped me, like, the microwave is working. I was like, what? It out of the blue, it's working. Yeah, the microwave just decided to work. Was it magic? Was it coincidence? I don't know, but I know definitely it is the law working, right? So imagine if I just surrendered to that it's not working, and then I take the steps that align with it not working. I'm not saying don't do anything, but I'm just saying test it on random things if you want to see if this thing works, you guys. Okay, even texts from my SP, I just imagined that he would send me a text that says I love you, babe, and then by the end of the day he would actually send me a text that says I love you, babe, whatever I wanted that day, whatever it may be. So guys, this thing can be fun. It doesn't have to be this assignment, this difficult assignment that you have to do. It's just your way of life. It's your lifestyle. It's the way you do things. It's how you want to experience your life, your relationships, your financial situation, your job, anything that you want to see yourself experiencing. Take yourself there, test the law on random things if you really want to make it fun for yourself. Imagine somebody helping you, imagine somebody buying you lunch, you know, assume that it's done. Like, oh, it was so nice to have somebody buy me lunch, or just have an image of somebody buying you lunch, or calling a friend, calling you up, should I bring some lunch for you, stuff like that. Test it so that it can become easier for you to believe what you're doing, and to get rid of the mental blocks, which are literally the causes of the resistance, which delay the manifestation of your desires, right? So I hope you will take that advice and test it on random things, and then tell me if you saw results, and tell us, share your stories with us, your success stories with us, no matter how small it is. But every little movement is something to, with you know, being proud of and knowing that you're making progress, guys. There are no strict rules about this. We're just all sharing our experiences about how this is working for us, how it has worked for us, what we are, by sharing our success stories, we are inspiring others that are on the journey, that are still in the frustrating phases of this journey. And I know you guys are going to come out on the other side. So much love from me. Thank you for lending me your ears. See you. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.